Hello, 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 and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. We are about to eliminate yet another alien facility, sabotage, and plant X4, C4 in the alien facility. We are going to take Sircam, Noxus, Ranvam, parts of our prime team, of course, Major Dragonova as well. So we got everyone on board. I'm just wondering, by the way, we only got one Reaper so far, and yeah, we're going to check this after the mission. I'm wondering if we can actually train the Reaper class as well. That would be super awesome. From all of the classes in the expansion so far, I like the Reaper the best. Not necessarily because the others are super bad, but the Reaper is just extremely good. The scouting abilities are insane. It just adds another layer of security to your gameplay. One of the huge volatility aspects of XCOM 2, why many of the beginners are struggling with the game, is usually you bring yourself. The only difficult part of the game is when you bring yourself in situations where you have a disadvantaged position, and the main reason for having a disadvantageous position is effectively being overwhelmed, so pulling multiple pots at the same time. And that's exactly where the Reaper adds so much benefit, not necessarily because it's the high damage class. I wouldn't say that. The remote start is awesome, don't get me wrong. It can be a very, very high damage class if you have cars and shit that you can blow up, or even better, if you have a train that you can blow up. It's the perfect class for these maneuvers. But what it adds is a layer of security that no other class, maybe with the exception of the assault, can bring to the table. It's effectively this like scouting ahead, knowing what the fuck is going on type of gameplay that's super helpful for you.
Okay.
So we are going to take high ground positions here with our snipers. We are using an aggressive start. Everyone's concealed, right? Yeah, everyone's concealed. So might as well use that from the start. And look at that. Little Elite Trooper Joe has joined us again. Hello there, my friend. I really, really like this continent bonus,
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
where basically it tells you that from time to time. How did this really happen? I was clicking up here. Oh, never mind. Probably we're going to get cover blown here. Yeah. I was assuming that that would happen. No, that's fine.
No place for you to go now.
We could have had a better start, to be honest.
Hard target, minimal damage.
But with blue screen rounds, I really have no issue with these guys whatsoever. See, now I'll give you a live example why I love the Reaper, okay? Here's the thing. Obviously, little quiz for you guys whilst you're watching this, okay? What's your main priority? I'll give you a second to think about it. Now, the main priority, in my perspective, is getting rid of the armor, okay? So, either by using the shredder from the heavy, or in our case, we even have shredder on her. But let's assume you're just having the standard classes. The shredder on her is a special perk, so that doesn't count. Good. In order to do that, the point that I was trying to do, You don't want to just shoot at him, because that's a fucking 84% shot. It's way better to get into full cover and take the flanking shot. You maybe even get an action point for that, or an ability point. But if you move here, you're no longer concealed. So the main question is whether or not we pull another pack. There you go. Okay, and that is exactly, it's wonderful. Such a great learning experience in the middle of a mission. Perfect. It couldn't have been better scripted. If we were to go here, right here, you would see that that moving here, this here, the pass here, would trigger a fucking another pot, and this pot here is we would be able to get rid of the mag, but the Andromedon itself is, again, this is probably 25 hit points plus another 25 hit points afterwards, and this here looks like another purifier, so pretty bad odds overall, which means we're not going to move. Ta-da! We are not going to move. We're taking the 84% shot, which, although it's not 100%, it's still okay. We even get a free hair trigger shot. I am thinking about giving Ranvin the kill, and you know what? We're going to do that. The reason why I wanted to do it is Ranvin needs to get a level. So we got another concealed unit. Keep in mind our assault still has concealment.
On the move.
So yeah, now let's move all of our actors in a proper spot.
I hope it's worth it.
We can even give Ranvin here 8 protocol with threat assessment, so we got an extra overwatch shot in case they are now going to join us. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 overwatch shots. And guess who's there?
Savor the moment.
So, chance to return fire against missed shots. We need to be careful with this one, because I want to flawless the mission. Can enter Overwatch upon ending the turn. That's fine. The priest part is a little bit annoying. This part here is a little bit annoying because it means that Dragonova will have a harder time. And this piece here is also annoying. Yeah, basically everything is annoying, but yeah. He's very susceptible to explosives and close combat shots. There you go.
Commander, one of the chosen is here. We'll have to deal with.
By the way, put a comment in if you like these little quizzes. I was just coming up with them. Maybe that's a fun way of getting learnings across. Because I like, one of the things that I like most is the educative parts of the videos. That's actually why I'm doing them. So we would want to pull them, and what I'm thinking here is we could pull them, but the question's really how should we approach them.
Heading to that location.
I do have an idea, basically to move Ranvin over here, which is not triggering anything. I checked the pass, so that's not in range. And what we could do is we could effectively frost bomb all 3 of them. Actually, that would be a good idea, because that would make the encounter trivial. Let's do that. There you go. This is for you, bitches. nice little critical hit. Everyone's frozen. I am thinking about the Claymore, just to get rid of the trees and also to get rid of the armor. We don't have that many enemies within the whole map. Basically, this is almost the last pack. There's only one more pack with a sector pod in there. So the whole idea, as you can see, is really to get rid of the armor. And now it's quite trivial, actually. They can't do anything. They can't really react.
Moving to designated position.
We could hack the heavy mech. Not sure if we want to do that. Huh. Let me think about it for a second. Nah, I think we're good.
Got it covered.
Affirmative.
Circum, shall we hack the heavy mech?
Grab that bot.
I mean, there's an inherent advantage of having an extra body on the field. Only 40% chance. But there's also no downside because we can just kill it next turn, right? Let's see if we can take control. Yeah. The answer is no. Not good.
We could use one of those.
Wow. So much damage.
One down, thousands to go.
I hope you're not expecting me to go down that easy. That's a big weapon. You sure you know how to handle it?
So the Chosen is somewhere, I would assume, on the rooftop.
These quiet moments before the strike.
Nice little damage. 16 is superb. Really good. Circum gets a nice little kill here. And even gets a free shot. Let's first scout.
My life is in your hands. They found it. I will always find you.
I'm always
And that was basically us being scouted out by the Chosen One. We are definitely not going to stay there. For now, let's kill the Andromedon. We're going to put Random in a little bit better position here. And what I'm trying is to preserve ammunition for from the snipers. Got a couple of solid shots up.
Heading there now.
And Sirkim has a second kill.
Don't worry about them. The elders have plenty more to spare. Deflection.
Time for us to kill the towers. And time for us to move Dragon over into
Where you tell me.
a secure location.
Go on already. Kill all the humans. I'm looking for you. Getting nervous yet?
Actually, we're not really nervous.
Deploying grapple.
The other chosen were always a little soft, but I wouldn't have guessed you'd be the one to take them out. That's one of the
So I'm thinking about how far could we throw a shoot a grenade, right? So one of the things we could try is basically to get into a nice little cover position up here and shoot a grenade up there.
If you say so.
Oh yeah, we can reach him. And maybe we can even reach the tower on top of it. Advantage of reaching the tower would be to immediately kill it, right? No, we can't reach both of them. But that here will get rid of his armor and it will let him fall down. So another 4 points from falling.
You're not much for subtlety.
Hard target, minimal damage.
And this here should technically kill him. Oh, really? Well, we were unlucky with the damage. Did we really? Oh no, we killed it, finally. Okay. As I was like, did we really not kill it? That would be disappointing. We need to be a little bit careful. My thinking is that the sectopod might be around here. Just don't want to trigger another pack. There is a chance that he is also here. Again, same logic applies. We don't want to trigger yet another pack. What we could do is getting a little bit of a better view. We can still re-stealth.
I stalk my prey.
All of this here is not going
Where
to
you tell me.
give away our position. If we would move further, we would give away our position, so can't do that at the moment. Since there's no pack here, they could be here, but the chances are effectively growing that they are up here. And that's important because we really don't want our other sniper to pull the sectopod, right?
All right, I'll go.
Good. Just out of curiosity, we could hit him with the rocket, which we're going to do. Mainly to get rid of the cover and his last armor point. And because elsewise we wouldn't be able to use it. Takes a fair amount of damage with the whole explosive shots.
Moving to designated
Oh, nice. He can't even shoot back if we're hitting him with a stock. So as long as you do have a stock equipped, it seems that this guy can't shoot back. And since the stock is almost a standard in all of my weapons,
I have a few friends stopping by. I hope that
I can't say that I'm perfectly happy with 2 priests.
I've got a few toys of my own. Let's get this over with.
Oh, hello. I haven't noticed that ability yet. Interesting.
One of our soldiers is in a daze. We need to snap him out of it.
Interesting ability. So, if we would position ourselves here,
I'm trusting you here.
that means we can snap both of them out of their days.
Glad to see you're at least feigning an attempt at saving your people, Commander.
Good. I would say let's go and hunt this bad boy.
Is it clear?
He still has cover, which I really do not like. Question is, should we use a plasma grenade to get rid of the cover? He would take a lot of damage on top of it, and we would reduce it to half cover for him. Isn't the worst idea ever, so might as well use that. And we're going to use the mimic beacon for the two two priests. Okay, so now it's definitely time
The best you can do.
to get this guy down. Come on, hit him.
It's probably
Nice, 15 points of damage.
That's quite a trophy you've got there. Doubt you'll ever find another one quite like it.
I mean, over here could be a nice option. We're lacking the damage to kill him with one shot. Let me think that through. So we effectively could run over here, take a shot. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. Take the run and gun, place ourselves in a little bit better position, and Sirkim can then get a nice little grazing shot.
To beginner's
This guy should have been dead by now.
Target eliminated.
Good, we dealt with this guy.
You might be the first copy. I'll be back to finish this later.
Excellent work. And by the way,
May not have put them down for good, but at the very
the
least,
days
we held
has
off the
just
Chosen for
ended.
another day.
Good, which means let's move up
As you order, Commander. Never hide from me.
and see what we're dealing with.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
This here would be a nice little 12 damage, and I think we're definitely going to do that.
Always observe your surroundings.
Okay, Mimic Beacon time. There you go, guys. Enjoy the beacon. Okay, so it's this pack, and then afterwards it's just the sectopod.
Go on.
They still have sustenance, which allows them to ignore the first time that they are killed.
What's over there?
Ready to go.
So Renman can get a kill, or let's say we can put this guy down. We're not going to kill him. There we go.
Got it covered.
Moving to
Creative
position.
use of our sniper. We're going to flank with the sniper. Oh wow, this guy is still not dead. That's interesting. I think we can't, if we hit him, he's not going to be eliminated immediately. Anyways, we can still move afterwards, so let's use the extra strike here. I knew it, I knew it. I didn't want to go, but I talked myself into doing it.
That's affirmative.
So we're going to put our double agent soldier on the line here. Mainly because I want him to be the first target. We could go with nice little Mimic Beacon. We do have two actually. And I think we're going to use the first one down here. It's just the safest bet. That's just 5 damage for him. We can't remote start yet. Thinking about using the other claymore. Mainly to damage the sector pod. That's one option. The other option is to reduce the armor of the sector pod, which we're going to do. So reload.
Time to reload.
And we're going to use Sting as a shot to shred the armor of the sector pod. That's 3 armor shredded.
Didn't get through the armor.
Which means the next grenade is going to eliminate him. Unfortunately, we have no confirmed immediate kill. Which means, as much as it sucks, I'd rather play that safe than be sorry afterwards. That's the second shred. We had one Overwatch and I was hoping that someone else would trigger it, but it's okay. Sector Pod is unsure as of what he wants to do. Deals a lot of damage. Oh nice, okay. He's going to use shields. Oh no, he's not going to use shields. Interesting. And so much for our flawless run. That's less of a problem, to be honest, because we can kill this guy relatively easy. Okay, let's unbundle or unwind the situation. We're going to kill the mind controlling guy.
No compromises.
The reveal doesn't really matter at that point. Our soldiers in a tough spot. We would have one Mimic Beacon here, but we have already used him to kill. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this without a Mimic Beacon. That's fine. Advantage of this guy was that he took us by surprise. But that's not going to happen a second time, buddy. Matter of fact...
Big deal.
Oh, superior stock is really good. Matter of fact... We, in a friendly way, we very much told him that he can fuck off. Good. We will need to kill the sectopod. That's our main priority. Sectopod's kind of hiding there a little bit, which means we need to find some shape or form how we can get this here removed. We would have had a claymore. That doesn't work anymore. So the question that I'm asking myself though is, if we were to put ourselves up here, or even here, that wouldn't be a bad spot, would it? Actually, that would be a pretty decent spot. It's an aggressive move, but I am confident in our ability to deliver. Okay, that should... If the next one is hitting like I would expect it, that should almost kill him. This guy here has a lot of armor, so before we face off and take a shot at him, I'd like to see if we can, maybe with a little bit different positioning, use our heavy in order to kill the armor of this guy. We could move almost up to here, which wouldn't be bad either. But I doubt that this is going to increase the chances. This here is an option. Actually, probably the best bet that we have at this point is this here, the half cover. I like the position up here, but it simply has no line of sight. So we're going with a safe bet. And let's see if we can get rid of his armor. We can, and that's really good, because now we do have a decent chance of completely killing this guy. Good, that's 2 down. %65 shot, or we're going with this, or we are going with 2 50% shots that each can immediately kill him. We're going to take the rapid shot here. Oh, nice! Holy moly! Okay. We pretty much cleaned the floor with them. A healing and a threat assessment for our assault later. The assault is really in a good spot, right? We do have untouchable. Yep, we do have untouchable. We only have 1 enemy left, so might as well just like position ourselves in the middle of the fucking room. Now the $1 million question is, where's the last guy? Did I miss anything? Oh, the last guy was here. We already killed him. Okay, and I was even thinking that there was another guy.
Is it clear?
My bad. Sorry. I really thought there were more enemies.
X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac. Let's do this. On the move. Ready to rock.
Back in. Moving as ordered.
Superior focus. I'm not a big fan of the focus PCSs. You guys already know that. The extra willpower is nice, but there are just so many better options available.
Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Yeah, that's a bad spot for reinforcement, and although I like to farm
Menace 1-5,
XP from time to time,
hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
What's over there?
having them over there
Rolling.
does not float my boat really. Could reposition and so on, but I was hoping that they would come come over here.
Packing it in. Heading home.
Just in time.
Ah, almost flawless it.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. Export charges detonated.
I'm unhappy with not flawlessing it. That was, the rest was okay. I think there was a clear mistake by moving in, although not knowing where the enemy was exactly. So I knew that there was a last pack, and I talked myself into advancing, which was not necessary, because we could have killed this guy in various ways and forms.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation.
But yeah, anyways, that was the northern part of South America's facilities. We have cleaned them. We're almost ready to explore the southern part. Did we get a promotion?
Maybe the elders hope
Yes,
the
yes, we got a
chosen
promotion.
would drive us to surrender without a fight.
Oh, wait a second. Did she just promote? No way! Look. Lauren Deathbolt Thompson here, okay? She was a major whom we hired, or we got her, I think, from a mission. And I recall it. I was the guy repainting her face because I felt she was not badass enough. She almost had only 6 missions, so how? Well, that is so wrong.
Your team did a commendable job in destroying the aliens' facility.
So as for the training, when someone reaches the colonel level, I just want to look at the option to give her the second ability, because Serial is really a good ability, and I'm even willing to invest like a couple of points from our pool here. Zulu has both of his abilities, that's fine. I'm not going to invest more into him. This guy never has seen a single mission, which is fun. Edgar Allan Poe is our main sniper, so he has all of the abilities. Maybe not return fire, but like all of the others. Deadeye could be something that we invest in the future. Sirkim needs some love once we upgrade him to Colonel. We're going to wait with her because we can use her points a little bit later. And yeah, that's really it. We are getting less action points, it seems, or we are spreading them thinner over more of our soldiers. That might be the case. Whatever it is, it feels like we can't upgrade all too much, but it's fine. Zirkin, by the way, is a genius from his intelligence level. I know that the viewer Zirkin will now say, "Of course, I've known it from the get-go." That's really good, as he gets a lot of ability points. Okay, so that was number 1, which I wanted to double check, and number 2 was actually an engineering thing that I wanted to double check, and then a training. So from the engineering piece, I am wondering where Shen's Last Gift is. I've never played with Shen's Last Gift, but I was told that with buying the expansion, I could automatically unlock Shen's Last Gift, and that was some sort of a robot unit, but I am not seeing them. Maybe I'm missing something. I would need to read up on it once I have finished that playthrough. Maybe it's in the proving ground?
What can I do for you, Commander?
Choose a project. No. I know all of these here, so... Good. Last but not least, I wanted to double check if we can train a soldier. We need a rookie for that though. And we have insufficient supplies. As always, we're broke.
Avenger plotting new course.
So let's sell a little bit.
Market is open.
I'm not sure if we get enough money in order to buy what we're looking for. A couple of chrysalid corpses. I think we don't need the trooper corpses anymore. So, we got enough to hire a soldier. Because I want to know if I can get the new classes going. There must be a way to get more Reapers. Like, what would happen if my Reaper would die? It can't be just like one Reaper and then you're done. So we're not hiring many new XCOM soldiers, and I definitely for the next playthrough need to put up some more visual mods. I'm getting tired to see the same faces over and over. Yeah, this guy here looks somewhat new. Okay, so we got a new recruit. Now, in the guerrilla tactics school, grenadier sharpshooter specialists. The fuck. That's not what we wanted. There must be a way of gaining new soldiers from the specific factions. I mean, we have one Reaper, one Skirmisher, and one Templar. It's just impossible to accept that these are the only 3 guys that we do have, right? So there must be some sort of a recruitment thing going on. What if we would build faster, heal faster, gain intel? No, that's also not the answer. View current resistance orders is also not the answer. Covered options. Oh, look at that. Recruit Reaper. Recruit Reaper. Faction soldier, okay. Well, maybe we're going to do that. It's hard enough to blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. So basically, we would need to have new recruitment missions and need to be lucky to find them. Okay, that sucks a little bit, but I guess it's the way it is. Just want to play with the new classes a little bit more, and having multiples of them would help. Okay, so let's look at the Geoscape. We got one black site mission, which we're not really forced to do at the moment. I want to keep it as a little bit of a reserve. We have 100 intel, which is fine. Could use a little bit more. We want to install the radio relay, but we don't have the 400 supplies, so it's going to happen as soon as we do have the supplies. And matter of fact, we do have one radio relay here, so we could make instant contact here for only 40. Making contact here costs us 180. That sucks. But this here would be quite cheap. It's only 40 intel. You know what? Let's scan for some more intel. That's the safest pass that we can do. Wait for the drop, and then we're going to take it from there. I want to clear South America first. The one thing that I'm disappointed of is the psionic training. I've made the comment multiple times in the past as well. Basically, the whole system of the psionic is a little bit, the whole psionic system is a little bit broken. Not broken per se as to be too strong. Everyone knows that psionics are by large and far, the most the most powerful units, and that's fine. I get it. That's not the problem. The problem is there is an inherent disencouragement of taking them onto a mission, because they get stronger and also gain ranks by just continuing their fucking training. So all they do day in and day out is use training. Done. That's it. You get the highest rank by just training, which means you never come into a position where you are effectively finding yourself with a mission, and you say, you know what, I want to take a psionic unit onto the mission. It just does not happen. Okay, let's concentrate here. So we got a scientist, which we don't need. All soldiers are immune to environmental effects. I couldn't care. Engineer, whom we don't need. Lightning reflexes, that's worse. I care a little bit more about that. And the third one is supplies and a potential hidden event that I don't know. Let's take a look. Protect the device. I'm not going to do that because protecting the device that deep into the game is a rigged game. It's an effort, a pointless effort. You're usually not capable to do it. 2 less hit points and too much damage that it takes. So we can either destroy the relay for supplies that we don't need a little bit, or we can recover an item from Resistance Haven for a scientist. I mean, at the end, I really don't mind. I don't know what the hidden event is, to be honest, and that annoys me a little bit. So I think we're going to go with this here. The scientist is still okay. It's reducing the timer. Any mission timers will not start until the squad breaks concealment. That's cool. I like it. Intel suggests high concentration of robotic units in this mission. That's also nice. I love it. I love robotic units because we have blue screen rounds. But no, you need to be rational in doing it. Reward is usually the most important piece, since the rewards of all of the missions suck. You go to the almost tied for first place to the dark events, which in some cases are even more important than the rewards. So, but the dark events are really also not that scary. The hidden one could be anything, so maybe we're going with the hidden dark event. And yeah, mission objective clearly plays a role as well. So after evaluating everything, we're going to earn ourselves 226 credits, and we're going to destroy an alien relay. That, my friends, is going to happen in the next mission.